got to be there early. And important, read to your child. People think reading start when you get to kindergarten. That's a lie. Man. You read to our kids when they was in the stomach. And I wonder why they know everything. They're kind of smart. And they come out, your child don't come out behind. We wait to let the school raise our kids. That's too late. The school teachers are not your child's first teacher. You are.
You know, it's like, be consistent with your discipline. Be consistent with your rewards. Be consistent with your teaching.
That's on your shirt, huh? That where you get that from?
Oh wow, yeah.
Wow.
Be consistently consistent. Because the minute you inconsistent, your child about to go left.
What's up, man?
What up, man?
We back.
One more again.
Who are we?
Singleton.
And I'm Brown.
And we what?
We live.
Let's give it to him.
You know what I'm saying? Can't real fool for them.
Jay Cameron.
Like always, like, subscribe, follow, hit the notification bell. We coming. Like us on all our social media platforms. Check us out. Come ride with us. You got anything to say? You always got something to say.
As long as they ain't riding for free.
Put something on the gas.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Hey, my boy used to say $2 to get the car started, $3 to get it moving, $4 to get you there, another $2 to get you back. So if you ain't got $6, don't get in.
Oh, well, today's shoot.
But today's $10 to get you started.
Yeah. Don't come in over $5. Yeah. Where you going? Shoot, we gonna sit. We ain't gonna. We gonna sit in the truck and talk.
Sit in the truck and talk.
Give you $5 conversation.
Man, I remember when fuel was like 59, 69
Yeah,
cents.
I came down here free Nick.
Yeah.
That's how serious that was.
You was at free Nick?
Yes, sir.
I ain't see you.
I ain't see you either. I was on the highway stuck.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
I was looking for no dudes nowhere.
I know. I probably was looking for you. You seen Singleton? Nah, I probably would.
Hey, bro. I got some stories.
Nah, I'm good. No stories
Frozen
on that.
Paradise stories.
No stories on that tonight.
Yes. No, we ain't gonna talk about that.
Nah, leave it alone.
Got some 112 stories. Got Atlanta Live stories.
You try to leave that alone, man.
Hey, man. I used to make my rounds.
Our topic. Oh, wait. Give us a proverb, man, before we get into our topic.
Let's get a proverb today.
Yeah, because you about to talk about your experience.
Yeah. Hey, we're going to go with Proverbs 18 and 24, okay?
Okay.
It says, start a youth out on his way. Even when he grows old, he will not depart from it. Now, I don't know what version that is from, but in the King James, it says, train up a child in the way he should go. When he's old, he will not depart from the way.
I like that.
That encompasses a lot.
A lot.
Personality, attitude. You know, we have to train these young boys to grow into men. These young women to grow up into ladies. You know what I'm saying? It's like you train them when they're young. When they're old, they won't depart. You got some people not knowing who they is because they was never taught.
Ooh, they coming out
lack of identity.
Confused.
Yeah. But you know, it's like a garden, man. If you let a weed grow in your garden, you don't prune your garden, a weed just grows wild.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. But
I agree.
Can't do your kids like that, though. Nah.
Wow. So the topic today is tips on how to raise your children. Let's say it again. Tips on how to raise your children. Man. Ooh. I got 2 of them.
You got 2 of them?
Yeah.
I'm just winging. I got so many, I can just wing this one. Shoot. I got all the trial and error.
I got them out of, I tell people my job to get them out of high school safely. Lord, I thank God.
You know my number 1 tip?
What?
About the tip to raise a kid? Start from day 1. don't be a dad that show up when they 5, 6, 7 trying to be a dad. You know, you ain't laid the foundation down yet.
You ain't never. You got to be there when they crying and changing pampers.
Yeah.
Combing hair. And, woo.
When your kid can't speak with words, you got to have the type of relationship where you know what he needs or want. You know, because y'all have that connection. He can speak to you with a look. You know. Yeah. But you got some dads. They show up. Kid look like who you. You know.
Yeah. Start from the beginning. I like that, man. And like tips on raising kids. If, like you say, have that relationship, the first teacher is your parent.
Yes.
So you got to be there early. And important, read to your child. People think reading start when you get to kindergarten. That's a lie. Man. You read to our kids when they was in the stomach. And I wonder why they know everything. You know, they're kind of smart. And they come out, your child don't come out behind. We wait to let the school raise our kids. That's too late. The school teachers are not your child's first teacher. You are.
Yeah.
Throw that at you.
You know what a school teach your child to do?
What?
Be a worker.
Yes, a good one.
That's it.
Be obedient.
Yeah.
Sit down, shut up. You know what I'm saying? Do what I say.
Yeah. No
and
entrepreneurship.
School actually put limitations on your child. I'm gonna say it like that.
Yeah. Unless you got one of them special ones they take special interest in. You know, the ones they put in the honors class and the beta club, the ones they really look out for.
They still put limits on them. Because now they're telling you, if you don't make an A, you're not exceptional. What is that about?
There's some special ones out there that never make nothing less than an A.
But then when they get to the real world and they get one hiccup, they have mental problems. Because they never failed before. That's not life.
But that parent should have prepared them for that already.
That's what I'm saying.
Hey, my daughter, very exceptional one.
Yeah.
She used to come up to me and give me a spelling test, and she give me her words. If I give her a test, 10, 15 words. If she missed 1, 2 words, she mad. She walks away. Then she'll come back 10 minutes later, test me again.
I'm not gonna fail to this.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
exactly.
The world is built like that. You know what I'm saying? We gotta continue to give them what they need.
Yeah.
Early.
Yeah. Early.
We're waiting too late. We try to teach them languages and subject matter that other cultures teach their kids when they're kids, when they're absorbable. We wait till they get hard and set in their ways, 8th, 9th grade, to teach them things they should have learned when they was in grade school.
Yeah, the bigger part of training the child up early, they're at their greatest, believe it or not, learning capacity from day 1 to 8 years old.
True.
That's why when you go to China and you see a kid speaking 5, 6 languages, and he's only 5, 6 years old.
True.
You know what I'm saying? Because the parents, they put the work on them. They don't know it's hard.
They don't know it. I tricked my daughter like that.
Yeah,
we doing 9th grade algebra. My daughter was in 6th grade. I said, let's play a game. You know what I'm saying? Tricked her. She didn't realize it. I started playing basic cards with her. Multiply these two. Add these two.
Yeah.
Out there playing, you know, next thing you know, my daughter got good at it. She came back to me. I can do 4. Come on, Dad, you do 4. I'm like, hold up. I stopped playing with her.
You should have put the phone.
Man, 4?
You should have put your phone
multiplying 4 cards at a time. I'm like, hold on, we stopped at 3. I was, you know.
Yeah.
This girl come back with 4. I was like, okay, go play with your mama. I'm like, God, dog. You see what I'm saying? But I tricked, you know what I'm saying? Like, she don't know that she ain't supposed to be learning this. Because she just, if I would have told her, okay, this is 9th grade math, she would have froze and everything and I would have told her, I ain't supposed to be doing this. I can't do that. You know what I'm saying? So you got to be the one to give your kids what they need early before they even realize it.
See,
so they can be ahead.
Something you just said. What said again? You said that when you the people be like, I didn't tell you that. What'd you just say?
I gave it to my daughter before she realized she was supposed to have it.
Yeah, because what happens, like, if you don't put the groundwork in before your child gets into school, and I'm not talking about just kindergarten, I'm talking about year after year of each level.
Yeah.
When they get around other kids, the other kids would just instill fear when they start talking about certain subject. Oh, you can't do algebra. Oh, trigonometry. They start instilling fear mentally.
Before you even get to it.
Yeah, before you get to it.
Like,
yeah.
oh, man, that's hard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got to be like, nah, Dad, I already showed me that.
That's what she, and Even a test, they would have time tests with all multiplication on it, and the teacher then would give them 5 minutes to finish the whole page. I gave her 3.
3.
And she couldn't finish. She would be crying and mad. But I did that on purpose.
Yeah.
So when she got in class, she would finish so fast because it's 3 minutes, she got 5. And she'd be finishing like, and I always told her when you finish, go back over. But she was finished so fast because I had already challenged her beyond what she was going to do in the classroom.
See, now I said this once before. I done said it like 2 or 3 times.
I know what you're about to say.
What? Go ahead. You said
KB Phonics.
KB Phonics.
Yeah.
We need KB Phonics.
Anybody that know me, any student I ever taught, they'll tell you, I break it down. I make it stupid, simple. Like Ms. Brown, I got it. Don't say that anymore. Don't. You know what I'm saying? That's why I know I got it. You know, if they ain't doing that, I ain't broke it down enough. And that's the educator. A true educator brings out the greatness out of that child. Really is already deposited in them. It's our job to bring it out. So being patient, that's another one of mine, I think, raising a child, you gotta be patient. Because just like our God is with us, we don't always get it the first time.
Ooh, no, we don't.
Lord.
We don't.
Patience. A lot of patience. With a baby? Come on, baby, when you're trying to teach them how to walk. Think about it.
Hey.
How to use the potty. Oh my God.
Oh, man.
You know what I'm saying? Think about it. Patient.
Man.
Like, they get up off it and do what they need to do. I'm like, hold on, what the?
Man, I'm gonna tell you,
it's serious.
One of my kids.
Yeah.
Yeah, I said his name, Ken. But he was like 2, right? 2 or 3. I'm watching the game.
Yeah.
Right? He in the kitchen. All I hear is psh, psh, psh. Hey, what is this? I didn't know what was going on. So a commercial came on.
Yeah.
I got to walk in the kitchen. This little Negro climbed into the refrigerator, hanging on to the rack, and taking the eggs and throwing them out on the floor one by one, just to watch them break. It took some patience, bro. You ever try to clean eggs up off the floor?
Yeah. I know you a lot.
I would tell you he won't do that no more.
They are so creative, man. Like a kid is so creative. So another one is being a role model, a model for that child. Like they got to see you do it because they watching you.
Yeah.
You made that kid watch you.
Man, he ain't see me throw no eggs out on the floor.
I only see you throw something because why would he go pick the eggs? Think about it. He see, you know what he seen?
What?
He probably seen his mom or you breaking the egg.
Break eggs.
Think about it. When you cook, when you put kids watch and model everything you do. So you say he see you throw them, but he see you. I know it's supposed to something in there.
Something in there.
And I seen mama hit it again. Think about when you break an egg.
Hey, watch this. He 30.
He getting old.
Wait, he 50. He 38 now, right? No, he be 38 in November.
God, dog.
He don't like eggs.
You didn't spare the ride, sound like it. Man.
Hey.
Oh, Lord.
Hey, man, D-Facts, you listen to this, man?
I'm just saying, when you say that.
He don't like eggs.
Anything with eggs, nah, I'm good.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Bake a cake, put eggs in it, he don't eat it. Let me quit.
So you saying proper discipline at a young age. You got to put boundaries and stuff around.
Proper instructions with correction.
Correction, that's your word.
Yes.
Correction.
Yes.
So it's good to correct your child.
With instruction.
It's good to correct your child.
Yeah.
Just don't
Properly.
don't do it in a way where it's going to impede their learning. Say it like that. It's good to correct your child, though.
Or cause people to knock on your door.
Yeah, bro. You don't need nobody knocking on your door, man, because it's different now. Like a child, you know what I'm saying? You don't train them up right, they would call somebody for you. So do what's right early. Everything is predicated on setting a foundation. That's what we're saying. Setting a good foundation is, like I thought about my kids, they went to like a private school early. So when they got to middle school and high school, I wouldn't worry because they had already got a good foundation of schooling. And they did learn about God.
Yeah.
And that foundation is still with my kids. You know, I got them out of high school safely. It wasn't easy, don't get me wrong. And we're talking about too, when you're raising your kid, you gotta keep them active. From day one, my kids, girl and boy, was in something all the way through high school. 2 and 3 things, because we didn't want to get that idle time equals crime, like my boy said.
Idle time, crime time.
So that's another tip on raising your kid. If you don't have nothing for your kid to do, something for them to be involved in, you want to have some problems. Cheerleading, something, band, basketball, all sports.
Yeah.
Reading bowl. I don't care what you put them in. After school swimming, walking dogs. Give them a little job at home. You got to keep them busy.
Yeah.
If not, they're gonna keep you busy.
You want them to come home, take their shower, just go straight to bed.
They ain't gonna have. They ain't gonna have. You know what I'm saying? But no, I'm saying if you don't give them something to do, if they tired, you gave them all these activities. Yeah. They come home, they so tired. They barely falling asleep at the table. I love it. I used to be like, yes. Yeah. I'm sorry to say that. You'd be like, you all right, son? Finish eating. Like, that's what I'm talking about. We did our job.
Yeah, homeboy call up. Hey, man, come ride with us. Hey, man, just got to practice some time.
I was like that, man. I was so tired. And when I did, you know what I'm saying, it kept me out of a lot of trouble because I was tired after practice. So when I did go out, I was so tired. Like, man, I'm going to holler at y'all. Yeah. So, yeah, man, what else tips you got, man?
Well, for raising kids?
Yeah.
Wow. Be consistent. You know, it's like, be consistent with your discipline. Be consistent with your rewards. Be consistent with your teaching.
That's on your shirt, huh? That where you get that from?
Oh wow, yeah.
Wow.
Be consistently consistent. Because the minute you inconsistent, your child about to go left. Because your child has to know what they expect from you at all times.
Yeah.
And so when you give them something indifferent, they're gonna act indifferent. Because now they can't trust you. Wow. Now when I say trust, I mean they can't trust your response. They can't trust your outcome in a certain situation. So it's like, let's say, if you discipline your child for this time, then they do it 2 more times, there's no discipline. You see what I'm saying?
Inconsistent.
Yeah, then it's like, I guess it ain't that serious. Then I can just go ahead and go back and do whatever because you're not going to do this.
Yes.
Yeah. So once you lose that with your child, man, it's kind of hard to get it back. You know, the minute you try to bring correction where there's been no correction,
yes.
Yeah, now they're going to rebel a little bit because they're not used to that.
True.
So be consistent. And one thing my dad was, man, coming up, I knew with certain situations, if I crossed a certain line, I knew what was coming. Yeah. You know, and trust me, he gonna bring it. Now he gonna talk to me when he done.
After he bring it.
Oh man, bro. He gonna bring the correction. Then he gonna bring the explanation where it gives me understanding. He was never the type of parent that he disciplined me for something with no explanation. He made sure I had good understanding. And because think about it, if I got good understanding, it's not gonna happen again.
Because this is why this is happening to you, son.
Yeah, he would break it down for me. It's like he wasn't the dad that be like, don't touch that, because I said so. Like, don't touch that. Explain to me, it's hot, this is flame, this is what's gonna happen, yada yada. Once you break it all down like that, okay, now I got an understanding. You know, we don't do that. you know, like that. So, but you got some parents, they tell a kid something but don't explain it to them. They give them no understanding. Yeah.
And I always told my kids, same thing, you know what I'm saying? And it worked. I tell them, you know, have them conversations with your young boys. Men should have a conversation with their boys on why you should do certain things. Young ladies should have conversation, not, I don't think that, no, have the world, if you don't talk to them, the world is already talking to them.
Yeah.
Through songs, media. And it's worse when we was young, TV went off at 12. Man. And people were in the same beds with each other. Nah, you better talk to your kids. Like, by the time they get to 5th grade, you need to start having conversation. Because I experienced these little 5th graders my 5th graders, Ken. If I tell you something, you won't even believe it. So parents have to start early having these conversations. Men, have a conversation with your young boys and your daughters. How boys should treat them. I told my daughter, you know what I'm saying? I had a conversation with her. No, that ain't no boy. We jumping on your back. No. We don't play, you know what I'm saying? We don't play that. You know what I'm saying? Certain things. You don't talk crazy to a boy. You respect him. You respect you. You know what I'm saying? You give respect first. If you can't respect you, stay away from him. Or you tell dad or your brother.
You know, situations I see where a woman, a girl, young lady talks crazy to a man. She grew up without one in her life.
Yes, she angry.
Yeah, and she don't like a man with a voice. He ain't got to be cussing or fussing, just got a voice. And if a woman did not grow up with that voice, oh, he the problem now. You know, you don't talk to me that way. You don't instruct me.
Yeah, who you supposed to be?
Yeah, like she never experienced that. So it's like, a young lady should understand a man's voice.
Yes.
You know, when she's young coming up. So when a real man speaks, she doesn't misunderstand what he's saying, or she don't mistake it for what it's not. You know, I see a lot of situations. I'm like, it's like, remember Stephen A. Smith got in trouble on ESPN when the conversation was about you know what, I gotta watch my words on it.
Yes.
Yeah. But basically what Stephen A. was saying is, okay, man, we don't touch women, period. Okay. But at the same time, he was saying a woman needs to understand you just don't do certain things to a man. Like,
woken me for real.
Yeah.
Go both ways.
That's all he was trying to say.
I know, but there are people that still don't take it that way, man. You know what I'm saying? Like,
hey, whew, that woman. No, I can't say that.
Leave it alone.
There you go. Let's go.
Also being a parent.
I'm gonna say it anyway.
Oh Lord, nah, man.
No,
man.
Like that woman, she's masculine. And she'll pop off and do and say whatever until the repercussion comes, and then she's super feminine all of a sudden. Like, I'm just saying, I think I was clean with that.
That was very clean.
Yeah, I think we was clean with that. Yeah.
But
that's what happens though. They say something, they pop off. Now all of a sudden there's a repercussion to it. Then all of a sudden it's like they super feminine now. Like, no, you should have been like that 20 seconds ago. You know,
we wouldn't be in this situation.
Exactly. I mean, ooh, man.
That's another show.
Yeah, that's a whole nother show.
I see you ready to go there.
Yeah, man, I'm trying to hold back.
Tips for parents.
Oh,
parenting tips.
But still, yeah.
Okay, thank you, man. Oh Lord.
Yeah. But no, we need to raise these kids though. Really understand the structure, understand the discipline. And the biggest thing, we need to make sure they have discipline. You know, the discipline not just from doing right and wrong, the discipline, you know, in their work ethic, you know, in school, you know, even you got kids in the house with no chores. What's that?
I'm saying, boy, everybody was at there washing clothes, doing everything.
Like,
on Saturday, boy, everybody working.
Hey, you walk up in their room and it's like a
hurricane.
Yeah, it's like, man, who? No, not in my house.
No.
Not in my mama house. You know? Hey, matter of fact, Saturday morning, that was chore day.
Man, my wife was a different person on Saturday. They were like, what you did her? What I did her? It was y'all. You know what I'm saying? It was like, man, they made like, what you did? I'm like, y'all.
Yeah, it's
right. Clean up. Y'all better clean up the day though.
So, man, the biggest thing I got out of that, man, like, I've learned cooking. I learned cleaning to the point where I'm single in my own place and people will come to visit me. Mm-hmm. They thought my mom and my grandma lived there.
I swear they did me the same. My wife would tell you,
know,
like, what lady live here? I'm like,
see, hey, that's for that other show. That's for the other show. You tell that woman, hey, when you came up in here, you see how this, I did all this without you, so that's not the need here. I need something different.
Well, you gonna stick it in there.
I need something different.
You gonna stick it in there. So parents, also, you gotta make sure you teaching your kids about money.
Money.
Early. Not crying and sitting there and moping about the bill. No, just sit down, son. This is why you can't get them J's.
Show the bill, yeah.
Yeah, son, this is that light bill? It ain't called J's either. It ain't Jordan. This ain't Jordan right here. Yeah. This is Georgia Power.
Georgia
you know what I'm saying? You know what you talking about that is? Hundreds. Them J's are hundreds. Which one you think? No lights, no waters. You got to explain it to the kids the why they can't afford them clothes and all that stuff that they want. No. Yeah. This is why. It's a why. But if they don't know why, they feel like you hogging the money.
Yeah, you know where I get that from? Shout out to TD Jakes. I was listening to a sermon one day. He goes, we grow up so hard and we never introduce our kids to our struggle, only our prosperity.
Yes.
And so we could be struggling and we keep it from them. Mm-hmm. That's why they be asking for stuff that we can't provide at that moment, don't understand why we can't get it. Yes. So I saw that one day and then my son wanted some shoes. It was like $150. And I said, man, don't you understand we're in a financial crisis in the household right now? He goes, ain't nobody said nothing to me.
So I was like, I don't know about that. I thought y'all had it.
Yeah, I started telling them everything. Everything. If they understand your situation and where you are, then they'll help relieve some of the pressure. You know what I'm saying? Me, after my pops passed, a month before I turned 12, then it's me and 4 sisters and my mom. I got 2 over me, 2 under me. Yeah, and to this day, everybody think I'm the oldest, but that's a whole nother story. But it's like I had to look at the situation that we were in. So I didn't ask my mom, but I went and got it. Now, I ain't gonna tell you all the way when I got it, but I went and made things happen. Because I wasn't gonna put pressure on her. Because I already seen and I knew what it was. But see, if she was the type of mom like we got out here today, these girls, I'm just gonna buy you everything, the best of this, the best of this, hide stuff from you, but just ball out, till the lights get cut off.
Oh man, I just say, it happened.
Yeah, but hey, shout out to my mom. I thank her. She raised 5 kids. My lights were never off. Water was never off. You know what I'm saying? It's like, only thing is, one time she didn't have enough gas in her car to get to work, right?
Yeah.
So she called the cab to go to work, but she left the keys to the car. A champagne Lincoln Mark V, right? Mm-hmm. Man, I was tearing the road up, going down there back and forth to Jackie Dim's house, driving my sister down there. I was flying in that car and I brought it back. I ain't hitting that. But yeah, she left because she worked 3 to 11 shift.
You look at you run out of gas. Oh,
yeah. But but Mom, you really held it down for us. And you never remarried when Dad passed. We probably didn't let you because, but still, she held it down for us, man. She held it down.
He is for you.
Hey, what? I got one more story.
Go ahead, man.
My mom trying to raise us alone, and a guy that worked at the hospital came by to visit her one day, and so she lived in this big old house with a swimming pool on the lake. It just her and these 5 kids, right? One day while my mom was at work, he just showed up with a suitcase, okay? And my little sister, not thinking, she opened the door. Now, my mom, she kept her room door locked, right?
Yeah.
So he goes in the den like he's sitting there waiting for my mom and fall asleep. And I called my mom, and my mom said, no, he ain't supposed to be there. I said, okay. I got my knife. I got my bat. He fell asleep. We called a cab, right? And when the cab came, we took his suitcase, put in the cab, then we woke him up, told him it was time to go. I think his name was Ron. We ain't never seen him do it again. Man, I got a knife in one hand, the bat in the other. You got to go.
Tips for kids. Tips for parents.
Yeah.
You a kid. Your mama gonna see this, right?
Hey, I know she gonna see. She know the story.
Right. That's why Jeff left.
Hey, she said he wasn't supposed to be there.
Oh, Lord.
So bro, you got to go. So
Really?
you want to sit here and wait, or you want to catch his hand with a bat in it? Yeah.
Parents.
Hey man, my mom held it down though. She really held it down though.
You funny, man.
What?
You got so many stories.
Hey man, that's a true story though.
Oh, I know it is. Now you ain't gotta tell me. Your mom gonna call you about it.
Hey, she called me.
Lord,
And we'll laugh about it. We'll laugh about it, man.
Oh, another thing. Make sure your kids got a good foundation and philosophy of what you believe in. Don't let your kid leave home
Oh wait,
all over the place with nothing.
we forgot the main point.
What? You cut me? What you talking about?
Yeah, I cut you off. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
you-
Go ahead.
No, for real though, man. Like, I already know where I stood with God. At least impart that in a child. You know what I'm saying? You read that scripture, and that's so important, man. We wonder why the kids go certain way because we never put nothing in them, trained them up right.
I'm about to blow up, bro. Go ahead.
Oh, Lord. You still blowing up. Put your hand down when you're school. Put your hand down. But yeah, man, that's important because my mom, I left home, and she had imparted in me, and it came back, and she got what she had put inside me, and I'm a living testimony of when you train up a child. I wasn't doing nothing right early, but that seed was in me, and now I'm a tree.
You're a
So you
tree.
go ahead.
I'm good now. I go down, sir.
Yes, sir.
Shout out to Dr. Banks.
Uh-oh.
Identity, man. We have to get our kids an identity.
We're gonna have big time. We're gonna have Dr. Banks. Dr. Banks is coming back with his identity.
Yeah.
Man. We need you.
We have to just think. If more of us gave our kids identity, our jails would be empty. You know what I'm saying? They
Tell
would
your
be
child
empty.
who they're supposed to be.
And all this other crazy stuff that we got going on, which I really can't say wouldn't be going on. They'll know who and what they are.
Yes.
They know who they belong to. They know where the line is. But if we don't give them an identity, we wait till they find it themselves.
And it's funny you say that, man. I swear my mama told me who I was gonna become the week before she died. And it scared me because I wouldn't line up to nothing she said.
What?
Nothing. She said, son, you're gonna find God. Second, you're gonna get married. Now listen to the order. Now I was in college. I'm like, married? I ain't even finished school yet. Third, you're gonna finish school. And fourth, you're gonna be a rich, successful man and the world gonna know your name. I said, Mama, I like the last one. That's all I told her. I ain't gonna lie. She was like, boy, and she fussed at me, of course.
Yeah.
I wasn't doing none of the above. And guess what?
She prophesied. She
Everything
spoke in your life, bro.
She spoke over me. Speak over your children. I don't care what it looks like, how they start. It ain't how the kids start off. Because we sure ain't start off right.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody no perfect people. Don't let nobody fool you. So that way you gotta have patience with your child, like God have patience with us. But now I can look back and say, I thank God for the praying people. Yeah. I thank God for my mama speaking into my life. And one thing I said, that lady told me and told my brothers and sisters who I was gonna become. She told us. And you know what I'm saying? Now we living off of my mama's faith and word. So that's the power of speaking into your kids. Speak life.
Yeah. Sometimes you gotta lay hands on your kids when they sleep. I ain't talking about like that, but you know
I understand.
Every times I walk to my kids' room at night when they sleep and just lay the hands on them, just pray for them. They don't you in there.
That's
huge. You gotta put that covering over, man.
Oh man, another tip I didn't get. Young men that got kids or boys or girls, hug your children and tell them you love them.
Ooh.
My mama told me she loved me the week before she died. I was 24. So that tell you.
Yeah.
I had never heard it. I was like, I ain't know how to receive it. That's how serious that is, man.
True story. For the last 3, maybe 4 years, right? All 3 of my sons, when we get off the phone, it's always, all right, love you, Dad. Or I'll be like, all right, love you, man. And it's like, we wouldn't really like that coming up.
No.
But, I loved them, but we weren't conversational like that.
I love it, but it wasn't, yes.
But the first time they hit me with it, I was on the phone like, okay. He caught me off guard. Yeah. But, it's like they grown men now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But when they was teenagers, we didn't talk like that. We all are close now, but it's like, I love it. I mean,
think about it. It's like we missed that as men. Like we thinking that ain't so. A young boy is so sad. You teach your young man to look another man's eye. A young man told me in school. I said, "Man, look at me when I'm talking to him." No, he said that's gay. You look a man in his eye. I said, "No, it's probably the other way around." You look a man in his eye, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, what is wrong with y'all?
You know what they say? The only man you don't look in his eye? Prince. Oh, yo, was here Jamie Foxx? Y'all hear everybody like, don't look Prince in his eye.
Yeah, it is, man.
But no, if you don't look a man in his eye, he can't trust you.
Yeah.
You ever talk to somebody, they don't make eye contact, they look down, they look away. I do not trust that person.
You know something wrong.
Man, you look
easy.
Yeah.
What's up? You teach your kids these things, man.
Know what it is?
Man.
That's the darkness in that person, shying away from your light.
They can't handle it.
They can't handle it.
I like that.
Yeah. They can't handle it.
Yeah, pay attention now. Pay attention, man.
So if you don't look me in my eye, you can never ask me for nothing. You can never expect nothing. And I'm telling you up front, if you see this, I don't trust you. Okay? That's for any man or woman.
Man.
You gotta make eye contact.
Parents, man. Like I said, being a parent, man, like I say, I wasn't perfect, but I did give my kids everything they needed to be successful in this world. I continue to do that as a parent. That one thing, a parent is a lifelong contract. It ain't over when they leave. It don't stop. Now you get to really work with your children when they get grown. Like now, okay, now I can talk to them a little more stern. Yeah. Don't do that. It's gonna cost you. They're gonna set you back 5 years. Now you can really talk to them like you really. They ain't on the milk now. They on meat. Look here, buddy. You know what I'm saying? You need your credit, man. Man need. We talk about all that. Look here, young lady. All right now, Proverbs 31. You need to start reading Proverbs a day. Keep the ignorance away.
Man, some of these women need to hear a simple phrase.
What?
That's not ladylike. Ooh. You know what I'm saying? I see some stuff going on. Lord. I'm like, that's not ladylike. You know what I'm saying? Like I see certain stuff go on these young ladies. I like, oh, ain't nobody gonna marry her.
Ooh.
That's like, no, that ain't
And
that.
I guess, I don't know, like, I understand the attention, but I feel like you do it backwards, women. I feel like you don't put all your attention out up front. Leave that for when you do get your man. Give him all the attention you want. You can wear whatever you want for that person. But don't do it out front. You're doing it too early. I would say it like that. And you give him no imagination, so he's going to treat you as such. I'll leave it like that.
That's a whole nother show, though, buddy.
That's a whole nother show.
Yeah, we got a lot of other shows going on.
If she can look good without makeup, I'm good.
Yeah.
She look good in sweatpants and regular hairdo, you know.
You good? Hey, we talk about kids now. You like talk about Saturday morning at the grocery store right now.
Yeah, both. But you gotta train your kids up to let them know, like,
yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, think about these little training. Little kids want to put on makeup, high heels, lashes. I done seen babies mimic grown people.
Yeah.
That's how serious this is.
You need a certain degree. You know what I'm saying? Like a old school woman will always tell a young lady, like, you can't just walk out the house. Like, you got to dress properly just going to the mailbox, because you never know who you're gonna see, who you're gonna meet.
Yes.
You see what I'm saying? So, like, women need to prepare themselves they need to be presentable, you know. But, okay, I will tell you this, and I teach my sons this, and anybody listen, a young man need to have vision. If you got vision, and you can see a package a certain way, and you got vision to see what's going, yeah, you're right. They ain't got to do all that.
They don't do all that.
Like, see
I promise you, man, no.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, women, I don't know what they be thinking. No, we know.
A wise man has vision. Why? But this is what I'm gonna say. This is the last thing I'm gonna say. I've said it before. I'm gonna say it again.
Okay.
Because if you raise your children, you can spoil your grandchildren. But if you spoil your children, you're gonna have to raise your grandkids.
Say it again.
If you spoil your children, you're gonna have to raise your grandkids. And I got grandkids, and I spoil them. Yes. I spoil them. Now, hey, they mama be like, Dad, can you like, nope. Either get it for you or the kid. Which one? Yes. Which one? But yeah. But
grandkids is like, we get to do it all over again. It's like, kind of cool. Now we're like, boy, I know exactly what to do. Boy, don't do that. Yeah. Let me tell you what to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's totally different.
Hey, but my grandson, Josiah, right?
Yeah.
Going for the wedding?
Yeah.
When he was here, I had him, and when he would cry, I had a thing I tell her. I said, Josiah, we don't cry. I said, men don't cry.
You said it to me.
Yeah. But check this out. Last week, I was talking to my daughter on the phone, right? Yeah. And Josiah wanted something. He fell out crying, right? I said, put me on speakerphone. She put me on speakerphone. I said, Josiah, we don't cry. You know that little Negro shut up? That work across the phone.
Train him up.
Yeah. Like I said, what he doing? He said, he just sitting on the floor looking mad. I said, but he ain't crying though.
Train him up.
Yeah.
Man, train him
up. That's my little dude, man. That's my little dude.
Finish this out, man. I know you got a story or something.
Nah, I'm done with my stories, man. I got books.
Oh.
I got novels. I got more chapters.
We already know.
Man, I'm an encyclopedia. What you want?
Parents, we just want to thank y'all for being parents. I know it ain't easy, but it's necessary. You continue to love on your child, teach your child, protect your child.
Yes.
Encourage your child. Be there for your child. Counsel your child. We're going to go on and on with this. It's a lifelong journey of rearing and raising your child. It never stops. So I don't want to say I appreciate y'all.
Yes.
I'm a parent myself. I love it at this point. Yeah. Boy, it was hard. Whew. That stuff expensive, man. You got to count the cost.
Yeah, we ain't getting no manual for this?
Nah, I ain't. I was, boy, nobody.
The only thing they taught you about parenting is how to change a pamper.
I don't remember that. I had to figure that out. Yeah. Oh, Lord. But yeah, man, that's you. Yeah. I appreciate y'all.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Like always.
Hit them.
Like, subscribe, follow, hit the notification bell. All our platforms, Singleton-Brown Live. Yes. Also, we're going to be on live on Wednesday nights. Check us out. You got anything?
No, you don't say it all, bro.
Who are we, man?
We Singleton.
And I'm Brown.
And we what?
We was live.
Now we out.
Peace.
Peace.
Can't you're a fool for them.
Jay Cameron.